So what separates you from the rest of them? Like you just said, but what really separates you from a Beyonce having that amount of followers and coming to your app and being able to get the subscribers?
The intentional approach that we're taking to building a platform rather than the organic approach. Meaning, if I wanted to build Fanbase organically, then I would just get behind the scenes. I would let people come on the app, whoever they are. I wouldn't raise capital on Start Engine and just let the app grow and then try to get rich myself. My point is, we make the platform grow up. So we make it go viral and blow up all the time. So I was like, well, then why don't I let us all invest and then we run it up?
Yeah.
To literally move over to the platform so Fanbase goes from this valuation to this valuation, this valuation. Eventually either I go public like we do in the stock market or somebody comes and buys us for billions and billions of dollars. We cash out and then we go build something else.
See, that's another thing now. Okay, I invest in this app. And somebody do say, you know what, I want to buy it, and you ain't behind it no more. Where do that leave me?
So that's not my plan. So, and that's not the goal. The goal for Fanbase, well, first of all, there's always, the eventuality for any company is to sell in one way or another. And there's three ways that'll happen. It's either a merger, an acquisition, or you go public. So Fanbase merges with another company, and that company buys everybody out and moves on. You get acquired by another company, and they just buy at the value of the company that you sell it for, or you go public, and then at that time, however many shares you have in your company, you sell it. There's never been a startup, right, that's existed that hasn't functioned the same way. So when I tell people to invest in Fanbase, I'm asking people to invest in Fanbase like they're investing in Instagram. Like you did get the call to invest in Uber. Like you did get the call to invest in Twitter. But now you get the shot to do it. So then I ask you this question again, it's going to make sense. What gives a social media platform its value?
The black folks.
The users.
Yeah,
us.
Okay, so the users, more users increase the value, which lets the company go out and raise money and then build bigger and scale bigger and exit. So then what if a guy built an app, but not only he didn't build it for himself, he let anybody invest, and then you leverage your following, and you leverage your following, and everybody here leverage their following, but we buy shares first.
That's
and then we say, we out. And we go to Fanbase, and then all of a sudden, Fanbase shoots up the charts, like I said.
Yeah.
And then the VCs that watch it like the record labels pick up the phone and say, how much money you want? We want to invest in Fanbase. Okay, cool. Give me $150 million for 15%. Now we got $150 million. So now Fanbase is valued at, $1.5-3 billion.
Yeah.
Now I got the money. Remember, I built all this with less than $10 million.
Come on.
Now I got $150 million in Atlanta, Georgia.
Ooh.
I'm not paying $250,000 office leases and flying around private jets and throwing parties. I'm like, I wear the same t-shirt and jeans every day. You already know what I do. I'm at work every day.
Come on
so
now.
I just gonna build this shit. So I'm like, okay, now we can play. Because when you pick up the phone, see the fact that, check this out, the fact that when you pick up your phone, you mention Fanbase amongst TikTok or Instagram or Clubhouse. Facebook is worth $1.5 trillion. You know what I'm saying? TikTok away from ByteDance is $150 billion. Instagram away from Facebook, Meta, is a $200 billion company.
My God.
You know what I'm saying? Clubhouse raised $350 million at a $4 billion valuation. I got all their functionality that they did, and I spent less than $10 million.
So this is my question, Isaac. What is it that we have to do to get you there? And then also, as a business owner, we talk about influence in this tech space and what's going on. You know, when you went to the Breakfast Club, you saw what real influence looked like. So when you're trying to get folks to migrate over to the platform, how difficult has that been when you're coming across folks that might seem like they have a lot of influence, but it might not be as much as you think? So if Beyonce got 319 million followers, but 219 of them are bots. Where does that leave you when you're trying to make stuff happen?
I promise you that the number one question that I get asked about coming to Fanbase is, well, what's the engagement like? I say, you're still addicted. You're still worried about views.
Yeah.
You still, I see what you're saying. And we have to adapt. And I understand the importance of adapting, because the differences with us is like, again, I think following is dead.
Yeah.
So I say all the time, following is dead. And I can prove that following is dead. When I can prove following is dead, I ask you a simple question.
What?
Would you rather have 1 million followers and 100,000 views on a video, or 100,000 followers and 1 million views on a video?
You give it 1 million views.
Exactly. So you don't care about your following.
Yeah.
You just want the reach.
Exactly.
So people want that reach.
Yeah.
So we have to provide that reach. And we have the best opportunity to provide that reach because we are in the back end trying to figure out how we can squash you down to get money off ads.
Yeah.
But people are so addicted to the views and the likes and all the attention. It's a dopamine hit.
Yeah.
So it's harder for that. And then nobody wants to be, no celebrity wants to be the first person at the party. Nobody wants to look lame. Nobody wants to show up and look lame. Now, granted, Fanbase has a lot of people that are investors on the back end that are very famous.
Yeah.
And I keep those people quiet for that same reason you're talking about. Because if Kendrick's investing in Fanbase, then the Drake fans ain't coming. If Drake's investing in Fanbase and they know about it, then the Kendrick fans ain't coming. So everybody that's investing in Fanbase,
Yeah.
just let me be the only person that people know that's invested.
Okay.
Just me.
I feel
Let
that.
them hate on me.
Yeah.
But
Well,
all you other,
I'm about to be the new face fan base. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, hot boy turn. Yeah. And
you
I'm
really
bringing all the hot boys. You did. Yeah.
and you really don't find out about that till the company exits. So you hear about Nas, like, oh yeah, not Ring got sold, or Shaq, or Snoop.
Okay.
Because they've been quiet the whole time. They don't,
Exactly.
they don't be out there because then people get to judge you.
I needed this
So
conversation.
as an investor, how little can I invest and how much can I stand to make?
You don't want to play them games because I can
to
tell
me.
you the real.
Let's do these numbers, sir.
Okay, so, well, Fanbase started out at a $20 million valuation.
Yeah.
I've done 4 rounds. I raised it at $20 million, a 50 at 85, and now I'm raising at $160 million. It means Fanbase is valued at $160 million.
Okay.
Right? The minimum to invest right now is $399.
Okay.
So that gets you 60 shares of stock in Fanbase at $665 a share. All right, now, so let's just take 160. Let's take 160 million. Now let's do that in multiples of 10. 1.6 billion, 16 billion, and 160 billion. At 160 billion, Fanbase is still not as big as Facebook, TikTok, or Instagram. But that's still 1,000 times your investment.
Okay.
So for every dollar you invest in Fanbase, you get 1,000 back.
Ooh.
So if you put $499, you walking away with probably like 500,000?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
That
But here's
makes
the thing.
sense to me.
Here's the thing that's crazy about that though. We can control that. We literally can control it.
Yeah.
You can invest and then move. There's no way. There's no way that I could be any of these big celebrities and be like, if I have the ability to move 2 or 3 million people at will, let me go put like 250,000 in Fanbase and say, I got a Fanbase page, y'all pull up. App shoots up the store, my investment goes up, and I can monetize on the front end. I got equity on the back end. And everybody start doing that. Before you know it, Fanbase is a $100 billion company. Then I'm like, okay, let's go public. And you can sell all your shares. It's the biggest legal flip of all time. It's literally a legal flip. It's literally to the point that I asked ChatGPT that question today. I did. I asked ChatGPT the question. I posted this morning, and people don't understand because I shared the video about Cadillac. I don't know if you saw the Cadillac video. And then I shared a post about Grandmaster Flash. And these are two very important posts that I made. And shout out to White George who did the Cadillac post. But my Grandmaster Flash post even had Grandmaster Flash call me and say, what you said, I appreciate you, but it's bittersweet and it stings a little bit. I'm gonna tell you why. The video that I made about Grandmaster Flash was this. Grandmaster Flash pioneered like scratching and breakbeat spaces for rapping, right? So he's the one that, with 2 turntables and a mixer, allowed you to extend the breakbeat so that you could rap over it. So room, I'm gonna loop it over here, so you gave that room. So think about that. To the point that even if you think about the music industry, that invention right there.
He invented the loop.
Right, which means the SB1200 and the MPC even
Fruity
came,
Loops.
and even the MPC come from that. So listen, right. So then when he did it, I say, I talk about you all the time. I said, if I had a time machine, I would go back in time and say, do not show a motherfucker what you just showed me. Do not do this in front of nobody. I'm telling you, cuz. Let's go figure out how to build turntables and let's start a turntable and mixer company. Because everybody that does this is going to need these items. And if you don't own the infrastructure, all those people benefit. So you fast forward from 1975 all the way to about to be damn near 2025. Pioneer, Techniques, Serato, they own the DJ culture. They own the infrastructure of DJing.
Crazy.
And it's almost like a $12 billion industry, right?
Come on.
That should belong to Grandmaster Flash. We should be DJing on the Flash 5000, not that shit, the Pioneer CDJs and all that. That should be Flash should own that.
Exactly.
He
created it.
So our innovation, right, leads to infrastructure growth that we don't own.
Yeah.
So we do that in everything. We do that in sports. So the NFL, whole bunch of white people own the NFL teams. Black people power it, right? The NBA, whole bunch of white owners. Black people are the number one stars.
Come on.
Even when you think about Negro League baseball.
Yeah.
Only reason Jackie Robinson got integrated into baseball is because Negro Leagues was crushing Major League Baseball. The black people were going to watch black people play baseball more than white people play baseball.
Come on.
And they were like, all right, put these niggas on the field.
Exactly.
Because we about to lose our shirt.
Exactly.
And in the ABA with Dr. J, he was jumping up in the air and throwing the basketball through the hoop.
Exactly.
He wasn't running around running the plays with the white guys. He was like,
he was flying.
And then they said, let's do this thing called a three-pointer. Woo! And the NBA was like, oh shit, let's go buy them because we about to be messed up.
Exactly.
So I use these examples all the time. I use L.A. Reid as an example. L.A. Reid, Run Along, Outkast, TLC, Tony Braxton, Usher.
Yeah.
Off to the races. He does one thing, and they offer him a job at Arista. What does he do? He signs Pink. Oh, you signing white girls now? Oh, shit. Hold on. Wait a minute. How about you come run our company, and we'll buy your company?
Yeah.
Because if you keep going at this rate, you're going to eventually sign, Justin Bieber.
Exactly.
Like he did. And Avril Lavigne. And Kanye, and The Dream, and Rihanna, and all these other people, and Future, and 21 Savage, and Rick Ross, and Jeezy, and Sierra, and you still get the Outkast albums, and you still get the, so now you'll be bigger than us. So they're like, oh no, let's get him.
Yeah.
So they buy LaFace, you run Arista, and they fire you like 3 years later.
So do you think that's what's gonna happen to Fanbase?
No.
Have people been trying to acquire you?
No, they don't want to.
Why not?
Because it's the beat 'em phase right now.
Ooh.
It's the beat 'em phase.
I've been there.
They're like, nah, let's see if he can do it.
Okay, so will you eventually, if they did come
for the right amount? Absolutely.
Just like me, you
Yeah,
real.
exactly.
No, but here's the point though. The right amount, for me is the amount that gives a return to the investors. I can sell Fanbase today.
Yeah.
At $160 million valuation, I'll probably get half that money. That's like $80 million for me. That's great. But that doesn't change the course of black wealth in America.
Ooh.
It just makes me a guy that can go around and say, I own a tech company and I'm driving a nice car like everybody else, like all the other rich black celebrities. Cool. I ain't with that though. We got to do something different.
I'm with you.
We got to scale that we actually can affect our life.
Yeah.
Like the way that we rescued Cadillac. I don't know if you saw the video.
Yeah. How
black people in the 1930s saved Cadillac from the Great Depression because black people didn't sell the Cadillac and black people couldn't put their money in banks. So black dudes were paying white dudes $300 over the sticker price to go buy them a Cadillac. The celebrities and all the wealthy people, which saved the company from almost insolvency, bankruptcy, and all that kind of shit, right?
See that?
But we don't own Cadillac.
Come on.
So I'm gonna keep referring back to these systems that we build that we don't own.
Yeah.
So we fast forward to social media. We don't own these platforms.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you right now, I know for a fact it's literally impossible to promote or market anything as being cool without the assistance of black people.
Yeah.
It can be sentimental, romantic, adventurous, but you need our dance. You need Montel Jordan. This is how we do it. You need Return of the Mac. You need Older the Bastard, Shimmy Shimmy Ya. You need our dances. You need Drewski. You need Kai Cenat. You need Kevin Hart. You need us.
Yeah.
Or nobody's gonna think this shit is cool. You need black people.
So how do we break that though? Like if we know these things,
because we're so programmed that wealth is competition in the black community and when it's collaboration in other communities.
Yeah.
We so busy trying to be the only one like Highlander, where they like, man, no, we can have, I think there's like 6,000 billionaires. Yeah. Like globally. There's only 10 black billionaires in the United States of America. Yeah. And we need 100. Yeah. Because 100 changes things. Come on. And then we need really wealthy people to be able to help people run for office. Yeah. Help people win campaigns, like Elon did for Kamala. Exactly. Right? He bought a whole social media platform. Imagine being as rich enough that you can buy a whole social media app to help somebody win an election. That's rich. Yeah. Yeah. Or Michael Bloomberg, when Michael Bloomberg ran for president in 2020, he spent $1 billion on commercials and lost. He didn't even think about that. F that billion. I got more.
Come on.
So my point is that we aren't, but we have to leverage Black culture as the asset that it is. But it's literally like water. You have to put it in something.
Yep.
You have to put it in a drum machine.
Yep.
You have to put it in a microphone.
Yep.
You have to put it in a phone. You have to put it in a shoe. That's our gift. Is that we innovate everything, but we don't build infrastructure to contain our innovation.